Welcome to Board Game Empire. We're going to be showing you an overview and review of Velonimo by 25th Century Games. So basically, the game starts out with you dealing 11 cards to each player. You're trying to go out first by getting rid of all of your cards, and it's played over 5 rounds. So each round is worth progressively more than the next round. So, which makes it, if you are behind in the beginning of the game, you could still catch up and easily win if you are able to go out first. Others also get points. The last person that goes out is the only one that will not get points, because the way it works on the scoring is first person to go out gets a specific amount of points multiplied by the number of players that are left in that round. And then those points go up per each round. They're worth more per player that's left. So obviously the first player is going to get more points. The second player will get the same amount of points but multiplied by the number of players that are left. So in a 3-player game like we played, first player will get the points times 2, second player out gets the points times 1 person, the last person gets nothing. So definitely you want to be the one to go out in those last couple of rounds because they're worth a lot more. The first one's only worth 1 point, so it's not a game changer if you're the first person to go out in the first round. So the way you play this game, it's a race, basically, and there's 3 different types of cards. Well, 2 different, but one has a special ability. These, with the black and yellow, are the breakaway cards, and those can only be played by themselves. You can't combine those with any other card, but they're worth a lot of points, so you really don't need to play them with other cards, because what you do in this game, they call it attacks. Someone will start it out by playing either 1 card, multiple cards, and I'll explain that in just a second. And the next person has to beat that number. So you're trying to basically edge others out by playing too high of a set that they can't beat you. But you also want to keep cards. You don't want to keep all low cards because you want to be able to get rid of all your cards and not get stuck with those low cards. So you can play either just 1 card, or you can play a set of multiple cards of the same number. So I don't know how many they are of each number, but let's see, they are how many different colors? They are 7 animals, 1 through 7. And each team has I think there's different colors, so there's quite a few of each number. Or you could play all of the same color. They do not have to be in order, just all the same color. And when you're playing multiple cards, the way the scoring works is each card's worth 10, so that would be 10 times 4 plus the lowest numbered card in the set, so that would be worth 42. This one will be worth 25 because it's 10, 10, and the lowest card is 5. There's also a tortoise card, or turtle card, whatever you want to call it, the ones. When you play that in your set, or just by itself, basically it allows you to steal a card from another player, but you have to give them a card back. But if you know they have a good card, if you know they have those breakaway cards or think they may, it's a good way to try to snag one of those and give them a crappy card in return. The person that wins each round will get the leader of the pack card. You don't put that in your hand. It doesn't count towards your hand, so I kept forgetting to use it. But if you go out and you still have this and haven't used it, it doesn't count against you. It stays on the table. It's not meant to go in your hand. That's why I kept forgetting that I have it. So that just adds 10 points to you can use it anytime when you're just playing 1 card or multiple cards. So it just adds, it's a 10-point bonus that gives you a little bit of an edge. And so you're just doing that over 4 rounds, back and forth. You can pass, and that doesn't put you out of the round. You can always play again after you pass.
You mean 5 rounds?
I did say 5 rounds, didn't I?
No, you said 4.
Oh, 5 rounds, if I said. And you just keep going back and forth, and the person with the most points at the end of those 5 rounds is the winner. So what did you think, little guy?
I think it's a pretty cool game. The artwork
the design and the gameplay. However, some people can't pronounce the game name very easily. But yeah, I really like the cute little art style. And also, the game is pretty fast. You're playing 5 rounds pretty quickly. And overall, I would give this game like an 8 out of 10 because I really like on how you try not to use your like best cards last, but you want to still like keep on winning, so you go first.
So I really like the mechanics of it. It's a very simple filler game. You could explain within 5 minutes. It's like she explained it, and actually it flows very smoothly. There is ways to block people because you could play your high cards, or you could play cards like the steel one where you could get someone else's card. It is random though, so there is a little luck base. Well, actually, there's a lot of luck base factor in this game. But for me, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. I think it's one of the better short filler games, and that you can easily explain and teach it to kids and older people. So great game. Really enjoyed it.
So I'm the oddball out of this group. They really enjoyed this game. I don't know. I didn't think it was that fun. But I wasn't feeling good when we played it, so maybe that factored in. But it was. I give it a 6. I could take it or leave it, but it's not a bad game. It's just I wasn't.
We're keeping it for us. She's a weirdo.
I just didn't have that much fun with it, but they loved it. They had a great time, and I actually even won, didn't I? Mm-hmm. I won the game. It wasn't that I didn't know how to play it. It was. I don't know. I think I just wasn't in the mood for it. And that probably factored into
We played like 3 different board games, and
we played 4.
Well, so she played like 3. All of us combined 3 different board games, and she like didn't really seem to be in the mood for board games.
Yeah, the last game I really enjoyed though. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just wasn't in the mood for this, but I will say it is a good game. There's nothing wrong with this game, and if you enjoy it's not really a trick-taking game, but that kind of game, the card games where you're, playing sets and things and trying to get rid of all of your cards. If you enjoy those type of games, you would really enjoy this game. It is very smooth. We didn't have any issues or questions. The rule book's very good. So it's a great game. I think I was just not feeling well. I just wasn't in the mood for it at the moment. But I would go off what they said because they truly love this game. Did you guys have anything else you wanted to say? So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave us any questions. We'll get back to those as soon as we can. Please leave us a like. We hope you're already subscribed. If not, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and we will put the link in the description if you want to check this game out for yourself. We look forward to seeing you next time.